Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans, Devon branch, and on this chilly January lockdown day we're doing some video tours of our new and used motorhomes, and this particular one is an absolutely lovely low profile luxury Swift Bolero 630 EW registered on a 62 plate, so that's a late 2012 registration. I think this one is a 2011 model with a late registration, but it's been on the road since late 2012. She's an absolutely lovely condition. It's a local van to us, which we were lucky enough to buy, and it's a relatively rare van. So the Bolero range was brought out in 2007, and I think it would be fair to say it revolutionised British motorhomes. I mean, they are a fantastic looking van, very, very modern. They still look very fresh to this day because of the coloured sides, the smart graphics. They're a really nice place to be, very well specified. Swift are Britain's biggest manufacturer. They've been around a long time. They're very well thought of. The Bolero range still going today. Is it still going today? Have they renamed it as a better car sport? I don't know. It changes every year, but it's still going, and very, very popular. One of the best-selling luxury motorhome ranges in its time. Bolero in the pecking order of the Swift group. It came one underneath the Swift Contiki, and the Boleros are very much just like a smaller Swift Contiki. You got all the same kit and equipment, but in a more usable sort of size package and at a more realistic price, although they were very much a premium van, and they still are today. So let's have a look at this particular one. So she's looking absolutely splendid with its white cab and two-tone silver and grey graphics, and its grey silver sides as well. Really smart looking van, low profile with a large panoramic roof light. These were one of the first motorhome ranges to feature the big panoramic skylight at the front that we see on most vans today. We'll have a little look at the vital statistics of this one. So she is a Swift Bolero 630 EW 2012 2011 model, 2-berth luxury end washroom van, rare layout, 3.5 tonne, spacious luxury van, but you can still drive it on your car licence at 3.5 tonne. You don't need a C1. Based on the Fiat 2.3 turbo diesel manual gearbox, 6-speed, 130 horsepower. Schmidgen under 20,000 miles. Now Pete, my elderly part-time motorhome salesman who does the window sheets, he always gets stuff wrong, and the length is wrong on this one. This is actually a 7.1 metre van. The 630 EW did start off at 6.5 metres, in fairness to Pete, but from around about 2010 onwards they stretched it, and they're much more desirable 630 EWs, and the longer body show it really, really works, as we'll see from the inside. 2.35 metres wide, and it's low profile, 2.79 high. Priced at $35,995, which is a very decent price for one of these, and this will come with a new MOT, a full engine service. We'll do the cam belt if it's due and it's not been done, and give it a habitation service, full valet, and a 12-month warranty. So let's have a little look around the outside first of all. So smart looking van, Swift badge instead of the Fiat badge on the front there. You've got these nice white mirror guards to protect your wing mirrors. They're over the top of the original black plastic one. We always like to point out any faults on vans as we go around, and there is a little bit of which these are quite prone to this, a little bit of flaky paint there. So we've got a van out the body shop we use at the moment, but when that's done, this one will be going over and have that tidied up, because we do like to send out the vans tip top, because we hope that if we look after you, sell you a nice van that you'll love, that sometime the van will come back to us. So any money we put into it now, we gain back in the future in a way, which I think is the right way of doing business. So we've got onboard fresh and waste water tanks, which are underslung. You can see the drain point there for your fresh water tank. There's another one around for your wastewater tank. And you fill them up through that little fill up point there, and they do have, if you want to, instead of driving a van to the water and putting a hose in, you can use a little 2-pin 12-volt submersible pump, which plugs in there to suck water in from a container if you prefer. Got mains hookup, at least one leisure battery, possibly two, but what it does have on the roof is it's had 2 solar panels, not one but 2 solar panels fitted, so those will keep the batteries nicely topped up all the time and make this a fantastic proposition for anybody who wants to go off hookup camping. We've got double glazed side windows all the way around. She's a grade 3 fully winterised van, and we've got Truma gas and electric blown air heating and the water heater, which that vents through that vent there. We'll have a little look at the cab spec while we're here. So we've got full cab window blinds as standard on Bolero. We've also got cab air conditioning and cruise control, modern radio CD player, and a mirror mounted reversing camera, as well as windscreen blind as well. So it's got all the right cab spec that you could want. Let's have a little look back around the outside. Twin swivel cab seats as well, as you can see there. So coming around, we've got the gas locker. There's room for 2 6-kilo gas bottles in there. We've got the kitchen window and the bathroom window. So this is a 2-berth luxury spacious non-fixed bed van with a very large end bathroom, a very big front lounge and a very big middle kitchen. Now, on the subject of faults, the only thing we can't really do anything for is this little sort of indentation there, in fairness to it. It's only a cosmetic thing, and they will pick up stuff like that from time to time, but you do have a little indentation with a mild groove there. If you wanted to get creative with a graphic, you could cover it up, but it's not doing any harm, in fairness to it. Apart from that, bodywork's excellent, in fairness to it. The rear corners are all in good condition. There's a 2-bike rack on the back there, and your high level reversing camera up there. So I'm going to slide around. There is a caravan in the way, so I'm going to sneak around the back. You can see the other corner there is all in good condition. Now coming around to the near side, British van, so the habitation door is on the near side. We've got another little groove up there. Factory fitted recessed awning and roof bars for decoration, or you could use them for lashing your surfboard or kayak or whatever to that. You've got a big fridge freezer in these 2009 onwards stretched ones, and a nice LED awning light on the outside. Central locked habitation door and a storage locker which gives you access to underneath the side sofas on the inside. And if we walk in through the habitation door, you can see the habitation door has a fly screen, which is easier to do if I had 2 hands, but you've got a fly screen door there, and we've got a nice window in the door as well. And we come straight into the front lounge. So very, very stereotypical English van this. So Europeans don't do anything like this. It's something us Brits do better than anything else in the world. Very similar to a 2-berth caravan this. So we get a lot of caravanners buying motorhomes these days. And this would be an easy changeover for someone who's used to this front lounge end washroom arrangement, as you've got a very, very spacious front lounge. Now, bed wise, simply slide the 2 sofas together and you've got an absolutely ginormous bed. So that's about 4'8", 4'10" there. This one is 6 foot, so you've got a 6 foot tapering down to 4'10", very large double bed. Now, a lot of people like single beds because you can get out easier during the night to answer a call of nature in your lovely big full width end washroom, which we'll see in a moment. And this can do that very cleverly. So this one here, of course, 6 foot sofa, you can slide it out a bit, drop that backrest down, and then you've got a very wide single bed. The other side, now if you're 4'8", 4'10" or below, or you have a friend who is a jockey or something like that, then that's ideal. But if not, you'll want to make it longer. So all you do is, again, you slide it out a bit for extra width. And then Swift did, I think this is one of the best things Swift ever did, and it's just a little idea, but obviously with your cab seat rotated around, you can put your feet on there and that's absolutely fine. But Swift supplied the van from new with this Infield Cushion, which doesn't look very exciting, but the other side, as you can see, is sculpted, and it's sculpted to fit the Fiat seat. So that simply, I won't do it properly, but that simply sits on the Fiat seat, fills in the space there absolutely perfectly, and gives you the foot end for your second single bed. And that then turns this into a 6 foot dead single. So you've got 2 6 foot dead single beds. If anybody's over 6 foot, you can overhang the end of that end. You can swivel the driver's seat around and put your feet on there if you're over 6 foot, but you shouldn't be overhanging very much, in fairness to it. And it's a brilliant idea, so well done Swift for that. We've got a raised double floor section here, and then into the cab with your twin swivel cab seats with twin armrests and all the cab spec that we saw from outside, with your aircon, your cruise, your mirror mounted reversing camera, all very nicely done, sat underneath your panoramic skylight. Very, very smart. We've got rear speakers in the roof moulding and an opening big hecky roof light as well. Now, having a look down the van, you can see what you've got here. It's 7.1 metres, is loads and loads of space. It's such a nice place to be. You've got this quite warm, not dark, but warm wood with two-tone sort of smoked silver accents. Very, very nice. Clever little bits of storage over the cab as well to make best use of the space. You've also got these more expensive concertina blinds and fly screens, which I like because they're quieter on the road. And then your double glazed windows with decorative curtains and spotlights all the way around. As you come in the door, there's a recess point for a TV. that's probably designed for what was at the time the 18-inch Avtex. The 19-inch Avtex today should fit in there, but if you did want a bigger TV, a multi-arm bracket which we could fit would bring the TV out and you could put a bigger one on there. Kitchen, British van, wonderful kitchen. We do the best lounges and kitchens in the world in our motorhomes because we do spend a bit more time in them, in fairness, due to our climate. And we do like to cook in the van. So you've got a big oven, 3-piece oven, grill, and then on top you've got this nice proper metal pot rack over the top of 3 gas burners and 1 mains electric. Lots and lots of workspace, chopping board there. Control panel's beeping at me. Stop beeping at me, control panel. Let's just knock that off there. And then underneath the kitchen you've got this rotary carousel there, which is very, very smart as well for lots and lots of storage. More storage in there. Opposite the kitchen you'll find a gorgeous, massive Thetford 3-way fridge freezer. This is an automatic energy selecting one, so it will self-seek whatever best power source, mains electric or gas if you're not hooked up, or the engine if you start it. Storage cupboard above there, which is very, very deep. And then you've got wardrobe number 1, which is really, really big. You can see your loose fit carpets in there and your awning winder pole with 2 pull out. This would be handy for food, even more food storage in there. And then 2 smaller cupboards, one of which should contain a freestanding table which you can put in the lounge or you can put outside. And then looking to the rear of the van, you've got, as if this wasn't enough, you've got probably the biggest bathroom of any motorhome. It's absolutely huge in here. You can hear it's echoing. It's so big it echoes. It's a really big space. And look at the size of this separate shower here as well. I mean, there's separate showers and then there's this separate shower. Now Swift, they as well as building caravans and motorhomes up in Hull, they also build static caravans. And you'll find this shower cubicle. I've been in holidays in statics as well as in me and my partner's caravan and motorhome, and I've seen this exact bathroom in a massive static caravan. So I mean, it's a huge space, really, really smart. With your big storage there, your big shower head, your complimentary bottle of polish that my valeter's left in there as well. I mean, look at the size of it, it's absolutely massive. Really nice sink and vanity unit with storage beneath. Your ubiquitous Thetford cassette toilet with a useful shelf above and an opening window. You've got a good sized clear mini Hecky skylight above that, and then you've got wardrobe number 2. As if your big wardrobe in there wasn't enough, you've got another hanging rail, and then you've got also in here 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves and another shelf on top as well. Brilliant, what a fantastic bathroom. So the Swift Bolero 630EW, it's priced at $35,995 on the road. Lovely van, low mileage, good condition. It's got the 2 solar panels, it's got the reversing camera, it's got the bike rack, it's got the wind out awning, the cab blinds, cruise control, air conditioning, it's got the big fridge freezer, it's got really nice comfortable upholstery. On the negative side, it has got a couple of marks on the outside, but they only are minor cosmetics. It is priced to reflect that. It'll be a $36,995 van if not, and we'll make sure it goes out absolutely tip top and give you our industry leading warranty. So this van is in stock with me at the Devon branch of Highbridge Caravans. We are open all through lockdown. I am working my normal days either from the dealership or at home, normally from the dealership. So if you have any questions, if you pop in an inquiry, either comment on this YouTube picture or pop in an inquiry through the Highbridge Caravans website, and I'll come back to you. Or you can ring up and our Devon branch of Highbridge, the phones are diverted to Somerset. If you ring them up, ask about this van and ask to be put through to the Devon branch, one of us will get back to you about this lovely van. And all of our vans, while we are closed during lockdown, are available if you are 99% sure it's the one for you. For reservation, for viewing and purchase after lockdown, we can arrange any quotes for your part exchange, finance figures, and answer any questions at all. Send you more videos, more pictures, whatever you want. So it's the Swift Bolero 630EW 2012 on a 62 plate, probably a 2011 model, at Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, priced at $35,995. Thank you very much. Goodbye.